Hello everyone, this is me Nabiaarooj, and today we are going to talk about KNB scholarship. So I'm going to call two persons who are from different countries, like I'm from Pakistan. So one is from Uganda, Brandon. Hey, a round of applause for Brandon from Uganda.
Hello, thank you.
Now I'm going to call Haseebullah Murady from Afghanistan. A round of applause for Haseebullah. Today we are going to talk about KNB scholarship. Okay, so first of all, I think we can introduce ourselves to our audience. So first of all, we should start with Brandon.
Okay, thank you so much, our host for this beautiful session, Nabia. My name is Twomobrandon, and as Nabia has mentioned, I'm from Uganda. That's a country located in East Africa, and I'm so happy and honored to be here to share with you insights about this KNB scholarship. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much, Brandon. Now over to you, Haseebullah.
Thank you so much, Nabia. My name is Haseebullah Murady. I'm from Afghanistan and one of the KNB scholars, batch 2025. I'm also so happy that I'm here. I can share some information with you.
That's good. Nice to meet you, both of you. So, we all are from same university. It's ITS, Institute Technology Supolu November, and we are batch 2025. So I just want to ask about the experience that you have been through from your country to Indonesia. Like what was your feelings and what were the facilities that you get from the KNB scholarship during your journey?
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much for that, Nabia. My journey actually began last year around this same time. That's when a close friend of mine happened to share with me about the KNB scholarship. That was the first time I was hearing about the scholarship. I literally had no idea about it. But once he shared it with me, I picked interest in it and I decided to read more about it. So that's when I found out that this is an Indonesian government-based scholarship that actually I think began in 1992. It's about like 30 years down the road. But bottom line is it's meant for developing countries or developing nations, and my country, Uganda, happened to be one of those countries on the list. So I was excited. Moving fast forward, I was able to look at some of the requirements, and so I did my best to get all the requirements. But the beauty with this KNB application is that it's a step-by-step kind of process, and all the requirements are listed normally on their portal.
Already mentioned on the website.
Exactly. So it's pretty much straightforward, and so the first thing I did was to get a letter of recommendation from the embassy. Yeah, that is very important. For those of you who are listening, if you don't get a letter of recommendation, it becomes a bit tricky. Yeah, so with that, the rest, I'm pretty sure you'll be having them. Your academic documents and so on. I think we shall go into details later as we carry on with the discussion. Yeah, so anyway, I also did interviews eventually. After the interviews, the last email was the most exciting email for me when I received that, oh, you've been admitted for this scholarship. I will never forget that day. It was a Friday, I remember, for me. And I remember even crying because I tried so many scholarships and this was the first that was working out. I cried, I called my late dad, he was so excited. We were all excited about this offer. So this was a blessing for me. Thank you so much.
So we are continuing after some disruption. So Brandon was talking about his journey. He talked about that first we have to get the recommendation letter from embassy. So the procedure of getting recommendation letter from embassy is different for every country. So like in Pakistan, we have to fill the form, a Google form that is in the form of link. You can get this from the embassy's website, from Islamabad or from Lahore. Now I want to ask from Haseebullah that how he get the recommendation letter from embassy.
Thank you so much, Nabia. In Afghanistan, also first you must be filled out the Google form. We also have that document. First, we must be filled that form. Then after that, the embassy contact with us. Because in Afghanistan we just have one embassy of the Indonesia in Kabul, just in capital city.
Okay.
Then for other persons that they want to have that interview and want to get that recommendation, they have an also online meeting for the recommendation. And for the other people that they are near to Kabul city or they live in Kabul, they can go to embassy and like face-to-face interview. Yes.
Okay, so you also had an interview for getting recommendation letter?
Yes.
Okay, for me there was not any interview. What about you, Brandon?
Yeah, actually, I was just going to say that I'm quite intrigued and surprised by their method because mine is quite similar to yours, Nabia. We don't have to go for a face-to-face kind of
Okay,
interview.
you just submit your documents. That's it.
You just submit them by the email and then they verify on their end. I don't know what mechanisms they use, but they verify and then they just send you a formal recommendation letter from the
Okay.
embassy.
Okay.
That's it.
Because the documents are of a quite number. I will list down the document on the screen, you can see. So going through after getting recommendation letter, we have to upload that recommendation letter on the application portal, right?
Yes.
So on the application portal, I think it's not very difficult procedure, right?
Yeah.
Just some documents like your motivation letter, then your degrees, and that's it.
Yeah, recommendation letter, the degrees,
Some information.
And
of
from the
yourself.
professors.
From the professor. Actually, there are like two recommendation letters.
Yeah, from the professor.
One from the embassy, then the other from your professors or even from your employer if you're working.
Yeah.
That is,
Yeah.
you could get or from somebody who knows you very well.
Also your CV.
Yeah, your CV as well.
Yeah.
Another document they ask for. Yeah.
Okay. So in February, it's going to be open, the application portal. So we are here to help you. You can write any question in the comment section. And now if we talk about the rest of our journey, like after the submitting of application, the universities contact us. Like there are 37 universities from which we have to select 2 universities. So first we have to select the university that is on our first priority. Like for my case, I select ITS as my first priority. What about you?
Yeah, actually, it's the same case. I also selected ITS as my first priority.
Yeah, same case also.
Okay, so according to my information, there were 300 applications received by our global Kampung,
Just for ITS.
yeah,
Yeah.
for ITS, like 300 students apply for ITS as their first priority. So you also know this?
Yes, I was informed by the international office actually. They were saying
Yeah.
over 300 of them.
And we are so lucky that we 9 got selected as KNB scholars for ITS. So first there were 300 and then can you break down?
Oh yeah. So building on what Nabia said, maybe let's just move back a bit. It opens on the 2nd of February. Yeah, that's when the scholarship actually opens. So stay tuned. Then the breakdown, we were 300 initially, 300 applicants. Then the number dropped to 150. Why it dropped to 150? The other 150 did not submit the required documentation.
Yeah.
So you have to be very cautious when submitting the documents. Otherwise, you get knocked out first time. So half were taken off, then we remained 150. Out of the 150, that's when we now began doing the tests, I think, those tests. Then we dropped to 75. Then eventually, it came down to 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I talk about documents preparation, it's also so much important. Like students upload their documents without attestations. Like in Pakistan, we have to attest our degrees plus our transcripts first from HEC, that is Higher Education Commission Pakistan, and then we have to attest it from MOFA. So if I talk about HEC, then it took almost 2 weeks. Like before like first you have to book an appointment in HEC office from their website, and after 2 weeks they call you for your documents attestation. In my case, it was a very long journey because I wasn't having a certificate at that time, and what happened that I got provisional certificate from the university, and that provisional certificate wasn't having a signature of examiner. There was just a stamp, and I have to go to my university again every day. Sometimes examiner is not there, the head of examiner. So what you should check that on your document, if it's a provisional certificate, if you didn't get your degree, so it should be verified, it should be signatured by your head of examiner, by your controller of examination department. Okay, so I hope this tip will help you. And what about you, your attestation?
Yeah, okay. For Uganda, it's a bit different in that as soon as you graduate, your documents are certified at the university. So we don't need to go to the higher council education, we just get them certified from the university. But at the same time, it's very interesting in that actually I know people who use their, how can I call them, testimonials when, okay, let's take a case example. Someone is going to graduate this year. Their results are going to be coming out next month in February, their final results. So they can also apply with their provisional results. But as they're doing the interviews, then they should have gotten the final results, their transcripts from the Ugandan universities. And the beauty with that is that it will be certified at the university level. So there is no worry really for our case.
So lucky, yeah. So good, yeah. Unfortunately, like in Afghanistan, it's not like easy when you just graduate from the university. It's not easy that you can just get your certificate, diploma, and university. You must be at least wait for 6 months, at least. And
At least?
Yeah, at least. Like it's maybe take 1 year or more than 1 year. Then you're also saying then you must be have signature from the Minister of Higher Education, then the Ministry of Affairs also.
Like I also get my degree late, but not that much late. I got provisional certificate. Like for your students, is it possible that they can get provisional certificate from the university that can? It's a kind of hope certificate that they can say that he or she will get certificate soon.
It's possible, but the only problem is the embassy. Like embassy of Indonesia in Kabul, they didn't accept that certificate. They need the final transcript and diploma from the university.
Okay, so maybe Afghani students can have a break of 1 year for the application procedure, like after their degree.
Maybe if like as I mentioned, like if they get the certificate like in that 6 months, first 6 months, like they are lucky, they can just submit their forms. But otherwise, it will be take 1 year for them. They must be resident for other year. Next year, they must be submit their forms.
Okay, so there is also an amendment that has been done by Ministry of Education Indonesia in the application procedure. Like for all the documents, there is one more document that the students need to submit. What's that?
Okay. Maybe first of all, there's a YouTube video, where you need to upload a YouTube video explaining why you're choosing to study in Indonesia and why you want this KNB scholarship. So the reasons for you applying for this KNB scholarship are clearly outlined in that KNB document. You can read about what the KNB scholarship is about and its significance or its importance. So you find that it's mainly meant for people from developing nations, and it's meant to establish, to improve on the human resource and build capacity from those different countries.
Okay.
So you need to take your time to just study it. Then we're not cheating for you the exam, but we're just trying to tell you that when you read, you will come from somewhere. You'll have a window into the whole importance of this scholarship.
Exactly.
Then you can talk about it in the YouTube, in your YouTube video, and whoever is reviewing will understand that you know what you're doing actually. Yeah, so that is something new. Then about the documentation, to be honest, it's what we've been actually discussing now. Yeah, I think there is a new document, but I am not so certain. Medical.
Medical
certificate. Yeah,
certificate.
medical certificate. Thank you. Yeah,
It
medical
was
certificate.
also before medical certificate, but before all the tests were not mentioned, and right now, as I have read, there were like they required the results of various tests, like TB, and there are some others. I can mention what.
Or TB, or then I think yellow fever for,
For
those ones
Africa,
from
yes.
Africa.
After the selection.
After the selection.
After the selection, like that's.
After the
But
selection.
also before, like for the lungs, heart, the detailed tests. So for the medical certificate, is it easy for you people to get from your countries?
In my country, it's easy to get those medical certificates. All somebody has to do is to go to a recognized government hospital or even a private hospital that has the capacity to handle all those medical tests, and then they should stamp it to prove that it's an official kind of test for authenticity. Yeah, but it's easy to get in Africa generally. I want to be, okay, in Uganda and Africa, I want to believe it's easy to get. Yeah, you just have to prepare a bit of money because it's a bit costly sometimes to carry out all those detailed tests.
Yeah, exactly.
It takes a bit of money, but I think that's the only thing you will spend on, the medical test. Yeah.
And for us, it's attestations also.
True, attestations as well for Pakistan and Afghanistan.
Now I want to ask about the experience in Indonesia, also regarding ITS. From Brandon first?
Maybe this time let's start with Haseebullah
yeah.
and then I'll follow.
Yeah, my experience is so good, like more than the thing that I like expect before I coming here. Like here is people are so friendly, they are so kind. Like here is you feel like you're in your home. Especially in ITs that we study here, every people here like they are so good students, the staff, like everyone are so special. Like I'm so happy that I select this scholarship and like come here.
And this university.
Especially this university and this city, Surabaya.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Hasi. I think my brother here has summarized our entire experience, but I'm going to go through again. So just as he has hinted, first and foremost, the people of Indonesia and Surabaya in particular are very warm people, very hospitable. So as Haseeb said, when you come here, you right away feel at home. It's like a home away from home. Yeah, because of the people generally and their hospitality. And still, in ITS, you get to realize that we have an office called the International Students Office. We term it as the Global Kampung here. So in that office, we have very many helpful people. We have the student buddies who are assigned to guide us through and make sure that we have been integrated into the community in ITS. And we also have staff there as well who are very, very helpful. They're like our parents, I could say. They're always walking the journey with us. Yeah, so for me that has really helped me and all my friends as well to integrate properly here. And then another thing that has been very, very exciting has been generally, I think, the food. The food is very, very delicious. Here we call the food, okay, we normally, when food is very delicious, we
Delicious
normally say,
and cheap.
Delicious and cheap. So we normally say enak sekali, that is very delicious, and lebi murah, that is, it's very cheap. So the cost of living in Surabaya city, which is also, by the way, the city of heroes, it's very cheap, very nice, the food is very nice, and maybe the only experience that has not worked so well for me, it might work for you, but for me, it has been the weather. The weather has been a bit hot. Yeah, Surabaya is known for the heat. So when you're coming, or when you're applying to these universities, ITS is good, but it's in Surabaya. Just to let you know, the weather here is quite hot. If weather is something that you're very cautious about, I would suggest that you try to look at the different regions of Indonesia and look at the temperatures and see which one works best for you so that you're not surprised. But other than that, I'm so grateful for the friends I've made so far. As you can see, here I like to call ourselves like we're United Nations. There's Afghanistan, there's Pakistan, there's Uganda, there's Kenya, there's so many Ghana, there's so many countries around. So each time we move out as a group, we're family, and we normally have this code that it's a United Nation because we share ideas together, and the friendships keep flourishing day by day. So this is something that you're going to be able to tap into when you come to ITS. Thank you so much. Over to you, please.
So this year we are 200 international students here in ITS. So if you are coming here in ITS or in any other good ranked university in Indonesia, you get to meet so many students from different nations. About food, for Pakistanis, it's like it's like different because in Pakistan we usually eat roti, and here it's rice. So in the morning, in the evening, you have to eat rice, and with rice, maybe you in the Pakistan you cannot imagine eating fried chicken with rice, and now usually every day I eat that. And about the weather, if I talk about in Pakistan, it's in the summers it's more hot, it's more hotter. So it's okay for you if you are from Pakistan and coming here. It's not too much hot because everywhere there is AC.
Yeah.
Just outside you can grab just your umbrella and that's it. You'll enjoy your time here. And yes, people are so friendly, so nice. I usually talk to my sister and I say to her that I cannot be that past Nabia because here I learned a lot. I learned to smile. Before, I always say before my smile was different and after coming here it's different. So it's a very good experience. अगर मैं उर्दू में कहूँ तो ये कहूँगी कि जिस तरह मैं पहले पाकिस्तान में गुस्सा किया करती थी वैसे अब यहाँ पे बिल्कुल नहीं कर सकती. इवन मैं यहाँ से वापस पाकिस्तान जाऊँगी तो वैसा गुस्सा मैं बिल्कुल नहीं कर सकती. So that kind people, that kindness of people changed me. So from me, that's it.
Yeah, also the KNB, like the KNB scholarship, one of the best scholarships in the world.
Yeah.
That like this scholarship cover everything. That everything you can think it's covered. Like there's no tension, just you can be focused on your studies. You can get the best study here.
Yeah, because in other scholarships, if I talk about Europe, then you have to arrange, if you get the scholarship, you have to arrange visa. For Pakistani citizens, it's so hard to get visa. Like in Italy, in Germany, you have to give a strong bank statement that usually students cannot. And also the ticket of Peshawar, the aeroplane ticket is also so much. So here everything is covered. In KNB scholarship, you don't have to do anything. Like if I talk about buddies, we are treated like we are on a bed of roses everywhere. During your first year, you don't need to take any tension. Buddies are everywhere with you. Wherever you go, like there are so many programs in different universities that you will join. So everywhere you will be provided with your buddies, right? So you will not feel any difficulty. Like if you are even cross the road, they are with you. Like they are that supportive people. So for me, it's a very good experience here. And if you people want to add up anything?
Anything else you want to add?
You can add something.
Maybe just to re-emphasize, his point of the scholarship being fully funded, and then also what Nabiya has been emphasizing as well. You find that when you look at this scholarship, it's very unique, unlike other scholarships that you see maybe in the US or in some parts of Europe. This scholarship is fully funded. It's a full ride. By full ride, we mean something that caters from...
It's more than full.
It's more than full, exactly. Yeah, so as Hasi was saying, the KNB scholarship is one of those top tier scholarships, and being a full ride scholarship, it means that it caters for each and every single thing. From first of all the flight tickets to and fro, so that is from the international airport of your country to Jakarta, and then to your final destination. For us, actually, we boarded another flight up to Surabaya city here. So those were like two different flights for us. But that scholarship as well includes your accommodation, your stipend, and then your health insurance as well, which is very important. In case you fall sick here, you don't need to worry. You have your health insurance to cover for you. Yeah, that's mainly it concerning the benefits of the scholarship.
So that is definitely like you get from the scholarship. It's more than enough. It's more than enough.
Okay, if I talk about ITS, then ITS is a top-ranked university in Indonesia. Its rank is on third in Indonesia. The reason that I am mentioning this because ITS also offers so many trips for international students, like Bali.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Bali was one of the best trips that we've had. It's just one of the best. We've had so many, but we're going to speak mainly about Bali. So Bali, we were in Bali, I think 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. So Bali was one of those memorable trips in that we had a chance to visit two beaches. There was one called Melestika, if I'm not mistaken. There was Kuta Beach.
Pandawa.
And then there was Pandawa Beach. Those are three actually. Yeah. So it was really amazing looking at the traditional Balinese dances. My friends here swam at the beach as well. So it was quite interesting. Yeah. Maybe you have something to say about the beach, Hasi?
Yeah, the beach was so good.
What about the other places? I mean, it's been 5 months. What are the other places that you visited in Indonesia?
Like in just 5 months, I already visited Jakarta, Yogyakarta, Bali, Mojokerto, Sukolilo, Tarawas.
Yeah.
Like it's too much. It's too much for the person who just came new and for just one semester. He already have that much trip.
Yeah, and almost in Surabaya, we visited every tourist
yeah.
place. So it's been so much good experience. So for now, I think it's okay, it's fine. You'll have a quite good information about the KNB scholarship, and you can apply. If you have any questions, you can ask us in the comment section, and we are all available for you to answer. And hopefully you will be with us in our next sessions. So till that time, thank you so much, and
yeah, thank you so much as well. This beautiful archipelago awaits you. Terima kasih.
We also give more details in the next.
Yeah, actually, yeah, we shall also be able to share more details in the next session.
Dadah.
Thank you. Dadah.